What's good, fellas? This is Trey coming to you with this quick live presentation. And, the topic is, attracting women is supposed to be fun. You know, it's a game, it's not that serious, right? And what I teach is if you want to attract beautiful women, you want to get good at attracting women, there's three things, there we go, three things that you want to get good at or that you want to handle, right? The first thing is you want to develop confidence in grounded masculinity as a man, right? You want to develop that because that is the core of your success with women. Like guys who are successful with women, they say, oh, if you want, women are attracted to confidence. That's true, right? So you want to have as much confidence as possible. Right? You want to feel good. You want to when you walk up to a woman, you actually want to feel like, yo, I deserve this girl. Or matter of fact, you want it to be like, yo, this is easy. This is nothing. Like, this is whatever. You know what I mean? It should be like a game, actually. It should be fun. Like, you shouldn't be walking up to a woman all serious and shit like, oh, I hope I get her. It's supposed to be light. Like, you're just walking up and she's probably wondering, like, did you just win $1 million or something? Why is this guy like so happy or whatever? You know what I mean? You just feel good. You feel confident, right? But how do you get to this point where you feel confident and you feel grounded in your masculine energy? It's a feeling. It's a way of being. It's not something that you try to front or pretend. I don't teach that. I tell you to go and get the real thing. Go and actually develop this beingness of confidence, this beingness of grounded masculinity. So how do you develop confidence in grounded masculinity? You have to understand who you are. You have to love who you are. You have to figure out, what is my purpose? What am I doing on this planet? Who am I? What am I about? Like, seriously. And then I talk about the archetypes. So let's look at this. You want to become imagine you're watching your life. Imagine that your life is being recorded. You want to watch that movie of your life and look at you as the character and say, I want to be that guy. That guy is cool as fuck. Like, that is exactly how I want to be. Right? Not that guy. I don't want to be that guy. No, I want to be me. You want to get to that point. That's what I mean when I say confidence. That's true confidence. When you think you are cool as fuck, when you think you are the alpha or the best guy or whatever word you use, when you actually believe you are that, that's confidence. That's true confidence. Nobody can take that away from you. How do you get to that point? You figure out who you are. You figure out what's your purpose. You figure out what your goals are, what you want to do, and you start moving towards those things. You start develop, because it's a character you have to develop. It's a beingness you have to develop. You develop it through knowing what you want, being clear on what you want, and you start going after it. You start moving. You start enjoying you start living your life like this. Okay, it's a game. I'm trying to win the game. Let's play. Let's play. Where's the challenge? Let's go. Imagine playing a game that has no challenge. Imagine playing a game and you can't level up your character. Your character is just mediocre and just bland. You can't customize your character, See your life as a game. Like, I used to play video games all the time. I don't really play video games too much anymore because my life feels like a video game. I'm literally creating a character and living the character and doing exactly what I want to do and going after exactly what I want, creating the experiences I want, setting the goals, the exact goals. I don't create these limited goals that society tells us to go for. Oh yeah, just go and get married and just go and get a house and just have some kids. If that's your goal, like if that's what speaks to your soul and is a burning passion to create that, then go for that, of course. But if that just sounds like, okay, that's it, like that's how it was for me. I looked at that and I was like, man, that ain't cool, man. Like, I want to be Hugh Hefner, or I want to be a superhero, or I want to be a Power Ranger, whatever the hell I thought was cool as a kid. I want to be Batman, Superman, whatever. And you create your own version. Like, obviously, I'm not wearing a cape and all that shit, but I take on some of the qualities of a Batman. Batman was courageous. You know, Batman is he's mysterious. When I interact with women, I have a mysterious vibe. I'm probably influenced by Batman. You know, then that's cool. The girls are into that. Like, whoa, this guy's kind of mysterious. That's interesting. And he's not like apologizing for it. He's grounded in it. You know, that's just who he is, and he doesn't give a fuck. Wow, this is new. This is different. You know, it's developing that confidence. It's being on point with your schedule. It's being consistent with your actions. It's being disciplined. It's doing what you said you were gonna do. It's when you see a girl you find attractive, you say, fuck this. I'm going up to her and I'm gonna say hello. Instead of, I don't know, man. Imagine a camera is recording you throughout your day. Like, would you be proud of the way you lived? When you go to sleep at night, are you proud of your day? If you're not proud of your day, you're going to go to sleep and you're not, the next morning, you're going to be like, oh, fuck, here we go again. But if you start living exactly how you want to live, you start doing exactly what you want to do, life starts to get fun. And it's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be like a video game. It's supposed to be like a movie. Why not? Who told you that you couldn't do that? Who told you that you couldn't make your life a movie? That you couldn't make your life a video game? That you couldn't design yourself into a superhero? Design yourself into, you know, that leading star role in the movie? Whatever guy you think is cool, James Bond, whatever. Create your own version of that. Don't be a copycat. Don't try to, you know, because that's you can't be somebody else, but you can create your own version. I take different, when I create, you know, I talk about creating your archetype. I take different pieces from different characters that I think is cool. I think the Joker is cool. The villain, the Joker. I like his attitude in the sense that he doesn't take shit so seriously. So I put that into my character. I like that quality, okay? I kind of like the Joker's vibe, how he carries himself, you know? He doesn't give a fuck, you know? But there's certain things about the Joker I don't fuck with, so I don't take those qualities. Like, he's evil, I'm not with that. You know, he doesn't care about the lives of others, I ain't with that. But I take the qualities I like. You know? Batman, as I said, mysterious, I like that shit. You know, different people I meet in my life, I see certain things I like, I take those qualities and put it into my character. Right? And then when I'm interacting with women, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna play my character. Like, I'm gonna be I'm not gonna, like, I have fun with my interactions, you know? Like, I actually, you know, sometimes I wanna, cause I'm Jamaican too, you know what I mean? Like, my parents are Jamaican, so I could speak the Jamaican language. So sometimes, you know, I wanna speak Jamaican today. You know, I don't do it all the time because, you know, it's hard for people to understand what I'm saying, but girls dig that. They like that. Like, if I go to a girl and I say, yo, wagwan, you know, say we have a party coming on, you know, a little bit, you know, you want to go to the party? You know, wagwan, girl. Hey, we answer no. You know? But they obviously know, okay, this dude, you know what I mean? Like, it's just a vibe. Like, they see that I'm playful, you know what I mean? It's not that serious or whatever. And then I have this accent. It's like, whoa, yeah, I'm having fun. You know what I mean? I could pull out the Jamaican accent and I can switch it out of nowhere. I could be like, yeah, so, you know, over here, you know, we have a little pizza spot over here. You know, I'm probably going to head over there in a little bit if you ladies would like to join me, or, you know, like, it's supposed to be, you know what I mean? Like, just this game, man. And it's kind, you know, if you could kind of see, it's like, it's not me trying to be perfect or be a certain way to get the girl. It's me just expressing myself, right? Like, if I feel like speaking with the Jamaican accent, I'll do that because that's how I feel like expressing myself, you know? Sometimes I'm more like a more chill vibe. I may just go and say, hey, how you doing? You know, or sometimes, you know, the vibe is I'm a little more like high energy and I'll be like, hey, and try to go for a high five. You know what I mean? Like, it's just me expressing myself and enjoying life. And whatever woman vibes with me, because it's energy. We're all energy. And so what's going on here is essentially you'll attract the energy that's aligned with your energy. right? It's either there to help you grow or help you to help support you or help teach you something. You know what I mean? All these energies that you attract in your life, you attract them for a reason. Because you got to remember, there's so many girls out there, and there's certain girls that are with it and certain girls that aren't with it. So the girls who aren't with it, they're just not the right girl for you at that time. It's nothing to take personal, because that same girl maybe a few months later might want to suck your dick. You know what I mean? Like, that happens. And it's because it's energy. Energy changes. Your energy changes over time. Your vibration either increases or goes down or stays the same. Her vibration, same thing. You have different experiences. You have to create. You develop different beliefs. You have you meet different people. You know what I mean? Your condition in life changes, right? So the energy changes. People you connected with in high school probably you wouldn't connect with right now. You know what I mean? People, a lot of my friends, I try to talk to them and like, it's just not, I can't relate anymore because I'm in a different condition. I'm carrying a different energy now. So the game, of life, the game with women is supposed to be fun, man. Like, you're supposed to have these goals and you're supposed to have fun with your goals. Enjoy the journey towards achieving your goal. Like, if you set a goal, like let's say you set a goal, you say, okay, I want to get a rotation of 3 women. I want to get a rotation of 3 women that I find attractive. And, I want to maintain that rotation. I want to have abundance of women, and I want to have kind of like a waiting list kind of thing going on. So if I get tired of these 3 women, I may drop one, add one in, or I may go to 4, right? You know what I mean? If that's what you want to create, and right now your condition is, let's say you're starting from scratch, obviously you're going to have to go through a process to create that condition. But what guys do is, okay, all right, here we go. And it's a serious thing. No, the joy of setting that goal is the experience on the way to the goal. Like, there's a lot of fun, interesting things that are going to happen on your way towards that goal. But if you're focused so much on a goal, you're not going to enjoy those experiences. You know what I mean? Like, my first kiss, like, man, like, that was amazing. But I kind of remember, kind of being like, okay, it's just a kiss. You know what I mean? Now no, I should have been like, man, this kiss is amazing, right? I should have said that to the girl. I should have been like, you know what? This is my first kiss, and this is fucking amazing. I should have, not that I have regrets, but I'm just saying now where I'm at now, I understand that every experience, I should enjoy it. I shouldn't be embarrassed of not being, have achieved my goal yet. No, society makes it think like, oh, if something doesn't happen at a certain time, it means you're not good enough, or you're not cool enough. No, everybody has their own life to live. Everybody has their own life to live. Everybody hits their goals at certain different times. Not everyone is gonna have the same exact sequence of events and things occur. No, it's different for everyone. So enjoy every moment. The goal should be to have fun in your life. Have fun. Know what your goals are. Go towards your goals and enjoy the process. Have fun with it, right? But at the same time, like, don't have fun and then be stupid about it. You know what I mean? Like, you still have to maintain your discipline. You still have to be masculine. You still have to be a man. You don't want to be like a clown or whatever, right? But I bring out the clown. The clown can come out sometimes. You know what I mean? If I feel like being a clown sometimes, yeah. But that's not my entire beingness. I'm not always a clown. Like, that's not my strategy. Oh, my strategy to get women is to be funny. No, my strategy to get women is to be me, be my best self, and be genuine and authentic in the moment. Be grounded. I'm not gonna react if the woman is not giving me a positive reaction. I don't all of a sudden turn into a different character. Oh, now I gotta do this, now I gotta do that. No, if I'm being a certain way and she's not reacting in a positive way, okay, see you later. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, if you want to get negative or whatever, then you go and be negative over there, right? Or if maybe I like the challenge. Maybe I'm in the mood for a challenge. I'm like, I might push it a little bit. I might play with the tension a little bit, right? Because that's another way how you develop your groundedness, is by putting yourself in tension. Like, I've put myself through a lot of awkward situations. Like, I've tested the limits. You know, I've approached women. I've tried different approaches. You know, I've tried like really direct approaches, like, hey, I think you're sexy. I've went up to girls and asked them, hey, do you give head? I've done these different things. I'm not suggesting you do it, but for me, in my journey, I tested out different things. You know what I mean? Because I'm the type of guy, I want to see if it works. I don't want to just hear somebody say, oh no, here's what works, here's what works. No, I'm going to say, okay, that's what works. All right, I'm going to go try it out. I'm going to try different shit out. So I tried a lot of different shit. And I realized anything can work if you know how to calibrate it properly. You can get away with a lot of different shit. I went up to a girl and said, hey, do y'all give head? And there was two girls, and one of them got offended, but the other one thought it was funny. But maybe somebody else would say, oh, there's no way you could go up to a girl and say, give your head, like you'll go to jail or whatever. Only thing that happened is one of them got kind of offended, the other one laughed, and I apologized to the one that got offended. It was actually a dare by one of my friends. I explained, and everything was cool. Right? That's just like one example that just popped in my head. But the point is, you know, just express it. Just go out and express yourself. Just go out and live, man. Just go out and have fun. Make mistakes, you know, fuck up here and there. I fucked up a lot of different times. You know, I've been rejected a lot, you know what I mean? Like, I've had my fair share of rejections, but here's the thing you gotta understand. It's like, you can't get yes without getting no's. That's part of the game. So I'm aware of that, right? And it's like when a girl says no, it's like, it's okay, it's all right. Like, I understand it's part of the game. I don't get pissed, I don't get mad. I'm like, all right, thank you, nice to meet you. I remember one time a girl said no when I asked for her number or whatever, and I was like, oh, okay, that's fine, have a good day or whatever I said, right? And then she was like, hey, hold on. I just wanted to see your reaction. Here's my number or whatever. So literally, you know, I guess you could say that was a shit test, right? She rejected me, but she didn't actually reject me. It was a shit test to see how is he gonna react. Is he gonna get shaken, or is he gonna stay grounded and masculine and keep his vibe? You know, I didn't let her know I fuck with my vibe. So the game, it's a game, bro. Like, getting women is a game. It's supposed to be fun. It's not that serious. As I said, become grounded in your masculine energy. This is by focus on who you are as a character. You know what I mean? Figuring out what's your purpose, what's your gift, what are the values that you bring to the table to woman. Like, knowing these things clearly, you know your values so that you don't break, so that you don't shift, so that you don't become reactive in the face of a woman. You know, you stay composed, you stay masculine and grounded because you know who you are and you're not going to fucking compromise for nobody. That's part of it. Then the other part is creating an archetype that you think is cool. Make yourself look cool. Make yourself talk cool. Like, I actually designed the way I speak. I designed my look. I designed my way of being, my mannerisms, my style. Everything is designed. I take responsibility for who I am. I don't just let life just force me in a direction. I don't just blow with the wind. I design and I create my character and my beingness and my lifestyle, right? And then you work on becoming, communicating in an attractive way. You know, developing the skill set necessary to approach a woman in both an indirect and direct manner. You should be able to do both, not just one. You know, some people say just direct. No, they both work, but you want to have both in your tool, in your arsenal. So in certain situations, it's better to go direct, right? You don't want to violate the environment. Other situations, you got to go direct. If the girl's showing interest, or maybe you have a short period of time to communicate to her, you go direct, right? And you have these experiences with women, and you don't get your ego so attached and don't get so emotional. Allow the rejections to happen. Allow the success to happen. Learn from every experience. See the patterns. Oh, what do women respond to positively? What do they respond to negatively? What tends to lead to the number? What tends to lead to rejection? What tends to lead to dates? Right? For every guy, it's going to be slightly different, right? But you learn, you develop like a system for yourself, right? I developed a system. If I follow this system, I get certain results. You know, during COVID-19 last year, I got to a point where I was getting 3 dates per week. While everyone had a mask and was social distancing and, oh, I can't talk to a girl, oh, I have to do online dating, I was getting 3 dates per week. I was taking these girls to go and get smoothies. I was taking them to go get wine. Some of them came back to my crib, smashed, smashed some of them I didn't, whatever. Some of them I'm still in communication with, some of them in my rotation. But I saw the COVID thing, like, here's the thing. I understand that it is a disease. Like, I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, COVID doesn't exist. I actually caught COVID in July, right? I caught it. But I'm a man on my purpose. You think a COVID-19 is gonna stop me till a COVID-19 comes and I'm gonna get off my purpose? The fuck, a COVID-19 better get off its purpose for me. I'm gonna make COVID-19 get off of its purpose, not it gonna make me get off my purpose. Are you kidding me? This is the attitude. It's a choice. You can choose your frame. You can choose your frame. Don't make anybody choose your frame for you. You choose your frame. I chose my frame. I said, I know my purpose. I know my goal, and I'm going after it. I don't care about a COVID-19. I'm going to go out and approach women and get the results that I want to get, and that's just what it is. And I made this shit happen. Even when I had the COVID. I had the COVID for a little while. I was still waking up early in the morning doing my push-ups, one-arm push-ups, pull-ups with the COVID. Right? Most people, the reason why the COVID affected them so badly is because they get the COVID and then they start laying in bed and, oh my goodness. It's a choice. You get to choose how you want to react to life. The reaction to life is your decision. I could not control the COVID actually existing. It was there. It was real. But my reaction to it, I got to choose. And I went against the herd. All the sheep were moving a certain way. Oh, you have to go online? You know what I mean? I was like, fuck that. I'm going out. And guess what? I was getting dates. And I was getting results. And like I said, actually that year of COVID-19, last year, 2020, that was one of my best years as far as my results in my dating life. Very interesting because there was a challenge. I enjoy challenge. As I said, I see life as a game. It's a video game. It's a movie. Fun video games, fun movies. There has to be challenges, right? If there's no challenges in the video game, it's whack. If there's no challenges in the movie, it's corny. There has to be a protagonist and an antagonist. There has to be an opposition. There has to be a goal. There has to be a purpose. And then the enjoyment, the fun is in going towards a purpose. When you play a video game, don't you enjoy the process of going towards the goal of the game? Hell yeah, you enjoy the process. When you're watching a movie, don't you enjoy the whole process of the movie going to the end? Or do you wait until the movie's done, then you say, okay, now let me enjoy the ending of the movie? Or same thing with a video game. You're playing a video game. Do you wait until the video game's done, and then when you beat the last boss, then you say, oh yes, now let me enjoy beating the last boss? No, you had experiences throughout the whole journey, and you enjoyed the different levels that you had to beat, and customizing your character and beating this guy and beating that guy, and then somebody died in the storyline and this happened and that happened. That's what you need to enjoy. Your life should be fun. After this live, I'm about to go out downtown. I'm in Orlando, Florida. I'm about to go downtown, and I'm a vibe. I'm not even going to say I'm going to go and approach women, because I am going to approach women, but that's not going to be the focus. That's going to be a byproduct of me being out there. Like, I'm the type of guy that approaches women, so I don't even have to say that. It's like a given, right? You hang around me, you're probably going to see me approach, because that's my character. I've designed myself to be that. I embody that, right? It's not something I'm trying to be. I'm not trying to put up a facade. I have designed myself to be a certain way, and you can do that too. You can literally be exactly how you want to be. You can. It's a work in progress. Like, it's not overnight. It's something you have to continuously do, but you will see it manifest. You will see the creation. All right, so yeah, man, if you're watching this, and you like what you heard, like, does this make sense to you, but you kind of having a hard time applying it in your life, and you want to talk about it, let's chat, man. Just, message me. Let's talk about it. What are your goals? What are your challenges? What do you want to achieve? Like, are you focusing on becoming more grounded in your masculine energy? Are you focusing on attracting more women in your life? Are you focusing on your confidence? Like, what is your focus? Let's talk about it. Let's see, what you need to do. Get a different perspective. You have your perspective on things, And that was one thing about me. I have my perspective on things, but I would go and get other people's perspectives. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see, okay, am I seeing this correctly, or are they seeing something different? You know what I mean? Sometimes you can't see, if you're in a certain place, certain condition, you can't see how other people are seeing you, especially if you're evolving. You know what I mean? People start to see you differently. People start to respond to you differently. So you got to have these conversations. Talk to people. It's not even about taking anything. It's about giving. See what you can give. See how you can be of benefits to the other person. You know what I mean? So thanks for watching, y'all. It's a vibe. I'm about to go out. Probably going to make something to eat real quick, and I'm going to go out and vibe. But yeah, man, stay in touch. Hit me up, and let's build this tribe together, this Sexy Beast tribe. This is for men who want to become more grounded in their masculine energy and become extremely attractive to women. You know, the limits are endless. Whatever woman you want, you can get that woman, right? And I'm gonna show you how. It starts with you grounding your masculine energy. That's something that men don't really know too much about. You know, grounding your masculine energy and becoming confident. And I'm telling you, figure out what your purpose is. Like, start there. Figure out who you are as a character and what your purpose is. Because you want to create masculine energy that's powerful, right? When you have a purpose, when you have value, you don't have to explain yourself. You don't have to convince nobody. People will come to you. Women will come to you when it is clear that you have something to live for. There's an energy that you carry. And then you ground that energy because you know exactly what you're doing. You know your purpose. You're clear on your vision. And you don't fucking need anybody's help, right? You will accept help when the universe will send help, but you're not looking or seeking anyone's help. You know what you're supposed to do. You know why you're on this planet. You make it happen. You make the alignments that you need to make. You know, when the universe starts sending you certain people, you're open to what they have to say. You know, I'll have a conversation with anybody. You know what I mean? I don't care if the person doesn't look like my ideal friend or my ideal person that I'm supposed to. No, I talk to anybody. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I'll approach women that I don't necessarily find attractive because sometimes you just have a cool conversation. The fuck? And then maybe her friend might show up. You know what I mean? That shit happens. Or maybe you just have a cool connection. Maybe she says, you know, oh, by the way, there's this club called so-and-so and so. There's a bunch of girls in there. You should check it out. She may just tell you something. Then you end up going there, and then you find fine-ass girl, and then she ends up in your rotation or some shit. Like, enjoy life, man. Stop taking this shit so serious. Like, yes, you got to have your goals as a man. Yes, you got to be assertive. Yes, you got to be have a purpose. You got to be driven. But enjoy the process, bro. I'm telling you, enjoy the process. Thanks for watching. Peace.